What's up, everybody? Welcome back to After the Storm and Retro Gaming with the NHL 2004 Franchise Mode Series. We're back with episode number 31. I believe we're going to go to episode number 35, and then we're going to probably sit in the last 10 games, as I mentioned in the episode number 30, just because we want to get to the playoffs. But obviously, between now and then, we have some work to do. So this episode is going to feature games against Atlanta and Chicago. It's hard to believe we're almost at the end of February. I'm not even sure if the trade deadline has passed yet. I'm going to go check it out. I'm assuming at some point it's just going to tell me that I cannot trade players anymore. But I don't have any way of knowing when the trade deadline actually is. So we're kind of just, figuring that out. I will say this, though. We're probably not making any more trades. I think I'm very happy with the way the roster is right now, especially when everybody gets healthy and comes back from the injuries we've got currently. This team is going to be just moving really well. I might make another depth acquisition. It might just involve sending a few players like Sloan and these guys that we've never used all season. Maybe I can get. I do love Stanislav Cheesetov, so maybe there's a trade there that I can pick up. Oh my god, his potential was 96 in this game? Jesus. But yeah, maybe there's a trade like that to be made. Maybe we'll look into that before we actually start the episode. Alright, so I actually just kind of went around and emphasis on speed. I think we made 3 trades. So we'll wait for them to come up on the bottom ticker. But I will also show you guys them at the end in a thumbnail so you guys can see every trade that happened here. So first off, the first one, we traded Kallio to Boston for Donato. Lapointe and Esch went to Columbus for Letowski. Savage, Therrien, and a third-round pick went to Phoenix for Tanabe and Nash. So these trades really aren't we're not bringing in any players that are extremely high overalls or anything. And honestly, it's very difficult to get these trades to go through. I initially tried to get Stanislav Cheesetov from Anaheim. I tried to get Dan Heinout from Colorado, our old friend Dan Heinout. It's just really difficult. But one thing is, I had Robert Esch. He hasn't played a game all season. He's just been... Actually, that might not be true. I think Esch maybe has played a game. I'm going to go check this right now. Or it would have been very early on. Oh, yeah, that's not even where I traded him. Where did I trade him? Letowski maybe to Columbus? Did he go? So we've made 2 goalie trades with Columbus so far this season. He played 2 games earlier this season for us here. 8 goals against in both those games. He had a 8.67 and a 4.80 goals against. He did not have a good season, but honestly, he has not played since October. He's just been sitting. Ever since we brought in Pascal Leclerc, he's just been on the bench. So I wanted to be able to use that. I used up a third-round pick as well. But taking a look mainly at what we brought in, a lot of what we took out was... The one big one was Chris Therrien. That was the major... everyday roster player that left in the trade, but he was replaced with a better version with David Tanabe. And right here is where the trade really formulated. I just kind of sorted by speed and started looking at a bunch of different players and trying to make the team a little bit faster. We have some fast players. We have Gagne, Kapanen, Knutsen's a fast player, Roenick, Kachuk are all great skaters on this team, but obviously we could be a lot faster in every other facet of the game. So Tanabe here at 92 speed, 89 acceleration, 88 agility. This is just a guy who's going to be able to get around the ice quicker, and for us as with the defender, even better. And he also adds to what we have lacked pretty steadily all season, and we really don't have any right-handed D-men outside of Al McInnes so far this season. Everybody's a lefty. Trevor Letowski, another one here, just an 87 speed, 82 acceleration, 81 agility. Again, he's a depth option for us. He will probably be in the lineup right now, especially given all the injuries. He will likely come in, probably fill the slot that is left by Lapointe being one of those trades, who was our forward-line center. But again, it's just another player. He's faster. Now also here, Tyson Nash, a bit of a grinder type of player, but again, here's his speed, 91 speed, 91 acceleration, 83 agility. It's also a big hitter, so that's what we're looking for. Another tough, player in the lineup to go along with Brashear, who really has been our only tough player this team has really put on the ice all year. And here's another one. The last one is Ted Donato. Obviously not anything more than an extra player to have, but he's got good speed. So that will be the final moves for our trading and player movement all season, I'm going to go in and quickly edit the lines, and then we're going to jump into the games. All right, so we've edited the lines. Not really any big changes, just Letowski coming in to play fourth line center, and David Tanabe is now taking Chris Therrien's spot on the third D pairing. To quickly preview the Atlanta Thrashers, they're 62 games into their season, 28-21, 10-3, 69 points. They're sitting 8 back of us. And of course, as you guys can see, they're basically battling for 6th in the NHL as the kind of spreads out after that point. Sitting 4th in the Eastern Conference right now, though. Basically, they've kind of got 4th locked up at this stage. Again, there's between 5 and 15. There's a lot of ability. I mean, it's only 6 points. So again, crazy, but there's a lot of opportunities for a lot of teams to really just start pushing their way into the playoffs. Again, a team like Carolina, who's on the outside looking in, could absolutely find their way into the playoffs if they just have a really good hot couple weeks. And down lower in the league, as we take a look here, Chicago 24, 22, 10-3, 61 points. Again, really probably one of the most competitive sims I've ever seen in an NHL video game. It's just everything is very close. I'm sure they're not very far out of the Western Conference picture. If we take a look here, yeah, they're tied for 8th place essentially. So they're a team that could make the playoffs pretty easily. Seems like to me that you're looking at St. Louis and Nashville are definitely the two teams that are really not in it there. And I don't even know about the Eastern Conference. I haven't even really looked down here at the bottom. I think every team's kind of in. The Islanders are 58 points, so I mean, it's a 5-point gap between playoffs and last in the entire conference. Anyways, I've spent enough time. It's been 26 minutes of me between the trades and everything, so we're going to get right into it. This game against the Atlanta Thrashers. All right, so here we go. Game 1 of the episode against Atlanta. Atlanta's still that team to me. Oh, Roenick almost got a goal right off the start. Oh, good chance. Stopped by Potvin. But, yeah, the Atlanta Thrashers, to me, are definitely a team that I think they finished like 14th or 13th or 14th in 2003-04 in real life. So they're a team that's definitely overachieving in this game. Ooh. Yannick Tremblay going off for hooking. Oh, off the post. So Atlanta kills off that power play pretty easily. We had a few chances, but nothing major. There's Trevor Letowski for his first shift. Oh, to Tanabe there as well. Oh, Tanabe. Good chance there. Oh, there we go. Another hooking call. Jarnquist going... Oh, no, it's Svartvedet. Going off this time. Oh, Kapanen with a good chance. Just couldn't get that shot through. Oh, Roenick. That's a heavy clapper. Potvin getting an assist. Potvin, of course, coming off that last game where he had a goal. Yeah, this one that's a heavy slap shot. Roenick is throwing those bombs out. Roenick with another chance. Oh, Letowski just got killed behind the net. Take a look at this one. It's just skating. Yeah, alright. Oh, nice. Francis. 6th of the year, man. He's had a down year, but he has missed a ton of time due to injury. Yeah, Janssen. Oh, yeah, just helping it in. 2-0. Power play goal there. Big lead in this one. Right there at the end, Potvin making a good save. 2-0 the lead after one. Pretty one-sided period, just given we had 3 power play opportunities, 2 power play goals, outshooting them 14-10. Let's go to the second period. Oh, that one gets through. Kovalchuk's 32nd of the season. And just gets through. It's a 2-1, Atlanta battling back. Ooh, good stop by Potvin on Kovalchuk there. Oh, Letowski was almost away. Ooh. Nice hip check by McInnes there. Oh, another penalty upcoming. Another hooking call. Oh, Francis. Almost another one. Oh, Roenick. Second of the game, 19th on the season. A little bit of a broken play there. I think there was another penalty maybe being called on the play too. Yeah, he gets that rebound as McInnes tried to shoot. But yeah, it doesn't look like there was another penalty. I thought there was maybe one coming up. But no avail, but 3-1 lead. Can't complain. There's another one. Atlanta, a bit of an undisciplined team. It's blocked by Recchi. Oh, big stop by Defoe there. Oh, Recchi, jeez. To the end of the second, again, pretty one-sided period there. Just again, I don't know how Atlanta has 20 shots on. Like, I swear I'm just seeing, like, phantom shots get recorded. But I won't, unless they're just counting it every time, like, Potvin comes out to play the puck. Because there's really not been that many shots on Potvin in this one. But 22-20, the shots 22-20 in favor of us. 3-1 the score. Obviously, the power plays a big difference, as you guys can see there. 3 for 5 on the night. It's just an undisciplined Atlanta team really costing themselves. The hero line out now for Atlanta, of course, as they try to get back in the game. But man, yeah, this has been a very quiet one on both sides, really. Other than the goals, there's been not a whole lot of chances either way. There's Savard. Only his 9th of the season. Snipe past Potvin there. We're not out of it yet, though. How many times have we seen the AIs manage to come back in a game? Oh, nice play by Knutson. Actually, the whole play kind of started with Tanabe on that one with a great little pass. A great pass there by Knutson and just a snipe by Radim Vrbata. 4-2, that should kind of bury the game. Oh, Recchi. Although the hero line is still out for Atlanta. Oh, we're getting a penalty finally. Oh, gets stopped by Potvin. 49.9 to go. Brashear off for roughing. Go get that down. Ragnarsson, what a play. Oh, Majewski diving back. Oh, Roenick right there looking for the hat trick. There's Francis. 2 on the night. Solid all-around game as the final seconds are ticking down. We get an extra one. 6 seconds to go. 5-2. Solid win against another top team. We did really perform well, other than the Tampa game, of course, were a tough loss. But yeah, this is another good game, another good win against the top team. 3 stars to the game. Jeremy Roenick, 2 goals, no assists. Ron Francis, 2 goals, no assists as well. And 3rd star, Felix Potvin, stops 29-31 for another stellar performance from him. Not much change around the league in terms of standings or anything as we simmed ahead. The only difference we're going to make in goal is we're going to have Pascal Leclerc come back in. I don't think he's played in a while, so we're going to ensure that he comes back in and has the ability to stay a little bit fresh as we head towards the playoffs. So let's get into the game against the Chicago Blackhawks, the very first time we're playing them in this franchise mode. Alright, so here we go. Game number 2 of the episode, facing off against the Chicago Blackhawks. First time we've played them all season, of course. Not a typical matchup between these two teams, both being in the Eastern and Western conferences. Oh, look at that. Eric Daze. We're not going to get a replay on that one, but just a good stick work there by Mark Recchi to stick with it and get a poke off. Jocelyn Thibault in the net. This era of the Chicago Blackhawks is pretty infamous for being the terrible owners during this time. Didn't allow the games to be broadcast regionally, like in Chicago and surrounding area in Illinois, to drive people to come watch the game. But obviously that didn't work. So yeah, these are the dark days. This is before the Kane and Taves and that era, where they started to rebuild and properly do things. Oh, Calder short-handed. That's a tough one. Oh, nice pass. Ron Francis with having a few hot games here in a row. Kim Janssen with the power play goal. Our power play red hot right now. Nice play. 2-1 lead. Of course, I didn't really expect to give up that shorthanded goal. But, yeah, can't complain with a 2-1 lead early against a team like Chicago. Oh, Francis again. Man, he's having a couple, 2 or 3 really great games in a row here. There's another one. 3-1 lead. Oh, Letowski almost getting one there, too. Kapanen away. Oh, and it gets through. 17 on the year for Kapanen, and it's a bit of a runaway here. Oh, it actually ends up going 5-0 on him somehow. Oh, Calder gets stopped by Leclerc there. So the end of the first there, 4-1, a big period. Of course, really the difference in team quality level is obviously very apparent here. Even though Chicago could be a playoff team, it's obvious that the top teams in each conference are vastly different than the ones that are going to be in through 5 through 8 even. Kapanen back. Oh man, I couldn't talk there. Kapanen second of the game. This game is such a runaway right now. And Tebow coming out of the net. Who was coming in? I don't know. We'll see in a sec, I guess. Francis, 2 in the game. First shot in on whoever the replacement goalie was, too. We're not even halfway through this game. 6 goals already on the board. Oh, Brashear tried to get in on it. Oh, that's a bit of a weak one. Let's see, what do we got? Brendan Moore going off for interference. Well, there it is. Darren Quint gets a goal. 6-2. Obviously, we're sitting back a little bit. No real reason to go full throttle when we're up 6-2. Kind of got this win in the bag. There's the end of the second. Again, a very one-sided game, 6-2. Not a great game from Leclerc so far. He hasn't really had that many chances. And, I mean, he's going to get a win. That's basically just a goal padding affair. Kapanen going off for hooking. Oh, Brendan Moore getting tossed. Ooh, there's Sullivan getting a goal. 6-3. Can't really complain. Again, we've sat back. We're very much on a defensive. In fact, let's actually put that in right now. But very defensive mindset ever since the 6th goal. A little penalty upcoming to Chicago. Oh, that's a weak one. Power play continues. It's hot play, but man, this is a, yeah, that's a weak one. Right through the 5-hole, 7-3, 10 minutes to go in the third. 30 on the year for Tkachuk. Oh, Letowski is first as a Flyer, only his second on the year. And Williams and Brashear get the assists. And it's 8-3. Another power play upcoming. Shamnov going off. Oh! Jesus, what a snipe. Roenick with his 20th. 9-3 in the dying seconds. But take a look at this shot. The blind fire bar down. What a shot. Well, Letowski back in. that will do it for the Chicago game. 9-3 the final. Probably the most lopsided game we've played all season. On either side, really, not just discounting ourselves. Again, obviously a big power play game on both sides. 3 for 3, 2 for 2. So our 3 stars in this one, Kapanen, our third star, 2 goals, 0 assists. Ron Francis had a really good game in this one. He's got 4 goals and an assist in his last 2 games. Kyle Calder actually had a really good game for the Chicago Blackhawks in this one. He had a shorthanded goal and a couple of assists. But a 9-3 victory. Good for Trevor Letowski as well to get on the board. His first games as a Flyer in these. Him and Tanabe as well, actually. But overall, just another 4 points, really just solidifying our spot in the standings. Hey, this is one we haven't seen before. GM Storm happy after a huge win. So that'll do it for episode 31, guys. I don't think there's anything really else to go over. Maybe what we'll do is quickly take a look at where Ottawa and Boston are in the standings. Although Boston, we did just play them, so well, actually, they're first in the league now, so that's our top team. We actually beat them in episode number 30. Taking a look at Ottawa, down here in 13th, 29, 27, 5, and 3, 66 points. Again, they're a bit of a lethal offensive team, really struggling on the road, but good at home this season. Yeah, guys, that'll do it. We'll be back for episode number 32, again, with games against, I should say, Ottawa and the Boston Bruins. Again, thank you so much for watching, and as always, guys, I will see you on the next one.